Hi guys, this is gonna be my little vlog. Um, Mine is going to be about my pet rat, Otto, who you see here. There she goes back in her cage. And I'm gonna talk about some of what owning a pet rat is like. Um, Rats have to be let out for free roam time at least once a day, for at least an hour. And that's what I'm doing here. She's out of her cage and I usually just sit in there and I work on something and I hang out with her. So here I am working on that was me trying to get her out of the door because she can sometimes get under this little hole in the door and escape into my room. There she is. But she needs at least an hour of free roam time a day. And so I sit in there and I just work on something. This is me working on a little knitting project. And we hang out. Otto is very old. She is about 4 years old, maybe a little bit older at this point. I got her when she was about 6 months old, so I've had her for about 3.5 years. She had a sister. Rats are social animals. You do want to have them with a friend or more than one friend, as it's recommended, but I just had her. Oh, and then I put her away. But I just had her with her little sister, and this is me cleaning the cage, which is one of the more unpleasant parts of having any animal, but with rodents it's especially sucky because you do have to clean their cage quite a bit. And I cleaned her cage today, so I decided to do some recording of it to put in here. Because it is part of owning a rat, and it's one of the biggest parts that I do as a rat owner. So right now I'm just cleaning out some of the bits, some of the parts of her cage. These are the little platforms that she stands on, and the part that goes under the wire, so it catches everything, like her poop and her food that she drops, because she drops a lot of food. But as I was saying a moment ago, rats are very social animals, so they do have to have a cage mate, or more than one. It's recommended that you have more than one, but I just got her with her sister. Her sister's name was Knight, like a knight in shining armor, not like knight as in the knight. And she passed away about a year ago. And I was going to give up Otto because I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know if she'd be all right on her own, but she is very, very independent for a rat, which is unusual. She's very happy on her own, and in her old age, she hasn't needed to play as much anyway, so it's not too much of an issue. But she hangs out in her cage all the time and she just chills. Here I am putting the cage back together, so I give her some bedding because they need some bedding to, they need something on the bottom of the cage to keep their feet from getting hurt because the wire can slowly hurt their feet over time. But I just have this bedding and another set that I just switch between every time I clean her cage, and it's basically just like old scrap fabric, like rags and stuff. This is fleece and then an old blanket I have. But yeah, that's my routine with Otto, cleaning her cage and just taking her out once a day. And there she gets back in her cage, and that's pretty much it. I thank you guys for listening, and I hope you enjoyed.